Welcome to UFO News. Hit that subscribe button and ring that bell so you never miss a breaking story.
It has been a bit of a while since we last had a news video, so I have 3 news stories, and maybe I will try a little harder to make this type of content more regularly. If that is something you guys would like to see, let me know below. So let's get things started. First up are the ever-increasing number of UFO reports that really are snowballing at the moment. Taking a look at Russia, a country mentioned in my last video on direct energy weapons and the terrible forest fires, there has recently been a number of UFOs spotted. Some claim that the mysterious flying objects are man-made. Others say, no, they're extraterrestrial. Northern Siberia was the location of a number of flying objects that have stunned Russian scientists. Defying a logical explanation, footage captured showed orb-like flying craft and fueled claims of alien involvement. A group of 3 mysterious UFOs were seen circling in the daylight sky over northern Siberia. The video and images has set the ufology community abuzz with different theories as to what the alleged craft are. The bizarre sighting was caught on video in a car park close to a shopping center in Tomsk, Russia. Scientists, who pretty much always dismiss such encounters, have been left baffled by the unusual footage, and much speculation has grown over the video's origins and the identity of the mystery objects. The short 15-second video clip shows the 3 mysterious bright spots lined up in a triangle above Siberia, appearing to move closer together. Those with a knowledge of UFOs have speculated that the formation may indicate the legendary TR-3B, a craft said to be back-engineered from alien technology recovered here on Earth. This footage was described to Russian media by the original witness, who said that they had spotted the UFO or formation of UFOs on the 6th of April. The clip quickly gained traction in Russia and went viral, this leading to the speculation that blew up online. Tatiana Galushina, an astronomy professor at Tomsk State University, explained that she and her colleagues could not agree on what exactly the video showed. The scientist did suggest that the objects filmed were man-made, but refused to speculate on their origins. Professor Galushina said the main theory is that it is something illuminated by the sun. It could be balloons, paper lanterns, or even quadrocopters. Galushina also suggested that the UFO footage was a hoax or potentially camera glare. Professor Galushina told RIA Novosti, "This is certainly not a natural phenomena, because if a person really filmed an incomprehensible phenomenon and wanted to find out what it was, they would give more information, film for longer, and so on. The problem is that it's hard to make any reliable conclusions from this video." She did suggest that the objects filmed were man-made, but refused to speculate on the origins. This all coming off of the back of the many claims made by people that say the video is a result of bored Russians entertaining themselves during the coronavirus lockdown. But the unusual lights do follow a similar rash of sightings across the planet, with reports coming out of the US and Mexico for just over a week. In the US, another strange incident occurred above Cleveland and Detroit. A group of people getting their allocated exercise time during this lockdown broke with the rules when they took a walk in the park in Ohio and Michigan. Rather than being surprised by the police for their disregard of the rules, they were in for a shock of a different type. Over 2 nights, these citizens of Cleveland and Detroit saw what appeared to be groups of unidentifiable flying orbs similar to those seen in Russia. This gave rise to the idea that alien visitors are here monitoring our response to the current global situation with CV-19. The more skeptical said that the boredom and the strangeness of this whole situation is beginning to mess with people's minds, and now they are seeing things that aren't really there. If this is some kind of mass hysteria, it would be very, very unusual, as it would be global. Yet more sightings being reported from another region of the planet, travelling to Europe, where more spherical UFOs have been spotted hovering over Paris. Many experts on the subject of alien visitors believe that these French UFOs are in fact alien vessels. The video was captured by a resident of the city of romance, Paris. It shows another spherical UFO steadily hovering over the empty city. According to experts, the alleged extraterrestrial craft could be watching Parisians' reactions to their current predicament in the same way as suggested is happening in the States and Russia. Originally shared on YouTube by the user LoopsOverShared. What a great name. I will post the link in the description. Was then picked up across multiple UFO channels. During the minute-long video, a strange metallic spherical object remains motionless in the sky. The majority of YouTubers that watched the UFO video agreed that it was most likely a vessel sent to observe the inhabitants of the city. The ETs aboard the UFO could be watching the lockdown and how the residents of Paris are handling the situation. One suggesting the idea that these aliens are creating a predictive model that can be applied to similar situations. Maybe this situation could be the first public contact, the full disclosure that many believe will soon occur. The information would allow the aliens, or possibly even certain government agencies here on Earth, the predictive model of what could happen in the near future if they were to reveal the existence of intelligent life elsewhere in the universe. With that being said, UFO sightings becoming more frequent over the recent weeks, this may be prudent planning by whomever is watching. The viewers of these videos left their comments, some saying that these objects could be balloons, others suggested they could even be zeppelins or blimps. So what do I think about so many people seeing the same type of objects in the sky? There are a number of ideas. The first, that indeed these are alien craft, perhaps even the same very vehicles travelling all over the planet and watching what happens at such a historic time. Secondly, they could be man-made craft. Maybe they are a new type of drone that has been deployed to monitor the numbers of people who are ignoring the quarantine orders across the planet. The third is that this is some type of mass hysteria, the stress that many face living in conditions that they are not used to, affecting mental states and possibly having people mistakenly identifying regular objects as UFOs or just imagining them, although a hallucination cannot be captured on film. So maybe these orbs are out and out hoaxes. If this was the case, it would be strange that the same pattern and situation is being recreated in each video. What do you think? Real or fake or something from the stars? Let me know in the comments below. I hope all of you guys are doing well, and I really do think there is light at the end of the tunnel. It seems that many different countries are choosing to ease up on the regulations and the quarantine they put in place. Hopefully we'll only have another week or two before we are allowed to return to something that resembles ordinary. So with that being said, I'd be really interested to know if you guys think we can ever go back to how the world used to be, or have things change irreversibly. Stay safe, stay strong, wash those hands and wear that mask, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks so much for watching, and if you like what I do here on the channel, hit that red button, like and share. You can catch the latest by searching We Are If. I'll see you next time.